So they taught you that she was your rib. They taught you that we came from dust, and then she came from us. No wonder why we treat her like she's less than dirt. No wonder why we treat her like she's less than worth 100 times her weight in gold and all the beauty that she inspires. We say she was made to be our compliment and should feel honored by this acknowledgement and take it as a compliment that you were specially created to enhance my life and have my kids. With that being our understanding of her purpose on this earth, I get why we keep referring to her as a female, because we've been treating her like an adjective. She's a woman. That's a noun. She actually embodies that at every level. She's a person, a lover, a fighter, a mother, a provider. She's a place, and I can call her that because I used to live inside her. And she's a thing. Not like an object, but like a concept. Like she is something to behold. Something to behold and be held high. She is a thing of beauty from which all other beauty is derived, and her exaltation is our duty. Her exaltation is our duty. Her exaltation, our duty. But she's so beautiful and loving that she makes it easy for us to believe that it's the other way around. For example, my mother provided me with food, warmth, life, and light, but she calls me son. She provided me with food, warmth, life, and light, but she calls me son. That's love. And if God is love, then that's God. My sister Seven said, all life on Mother Earth came from the mothers on this earth. Except for the first two people. Don't you find that odd? It don't seem even. Doesn't seem the reason. I guess in the Garden of Eden that the trees came from the leaves then. See, that sounds absurd to believe in, but if the word got formulated during a patriarchal season and we're trying to make sure that the people stick to our decrees, then we have to agree to make this story fit the agenda that we need. So from henceforth it is decreed that Adam gave birth to Eve did. Agreed, men? Alright, this meeting can proceed then. It's just deep, man. The fact that we've gone as far as to have written them diminished, while all this time they've just internalized it and written within their diaries. Those diaries that are mimicking their hearts. Those worn and torn and scratched up rough drafts that they're not showing you. Just smiling, giving, loving, living through all the pain in hopes the world won't notice what they're going through. While loneliness and rejection mixed with neglect and disrespect from the very people on the planet that are supposed to view them as reflections, the very ones that are supposed to protect them, are facilitating the most abuse. It's no excuse for this shit. How could you perpetuate misogyny in a world your daughter lives in? That's not a fucking hypothetical situation. She's right there. She's right there, dog. How could you perpetuate misogyny in a world your daughter currently lives in? Seems like your main objective would be to build men. But you out here pushing a fuck a bitch mentality, but when your baby girl gets fucked and fucked over by one of these fuck boys with your same personality, you then ready to kill him. You was the one saying bitches ain't shit and bros before hoes and fuck these bitches and such, getting ass and taking names, going hard on these hoes. Yeah, it's all fun and games till your daughter becomes the bitch that gets fucked. And you don't like me smirking like that, do you? Shit's uncomfortable, ain't it? I'm saying it like that because that's exactly how he gonna say it, and that's exactly what he gonna call her. Our juniors are gonna then proceed to go to the locker room to spread rumors about your petunia, your baby girl, your boo-boo, your heart, your world, your daughter. Your daughter. Your daughter. So be careful. Because while you sitting there reminiscing on your player days thinking you made it out the game unscathed, your baby girl is in a bedroom right now crying into her pillow, suffering from your karma. the sins of the father. And even if you're too selfish to do it for them, like maybe you don't have a daughter, right? You don't have a horse in this race. You don't have a dog in this fight. All right, fine, selfish nigga. Even if you are too selfish to do it for them, it's still in your best self-interest to move that karma in the other direction. Because I don't know if you noticed, but our women are starting to become hardened as a measure of protection. Every stone you throw, she uses to build a wall around her heart. But we too dumb to realize that her heart is our heaven. So every time you throw a brick, you literally block your blessing. Yes, I called her God. Yes, I said her love is heaven. Without any reservation, I also tell you she's the personification of perfection. God, love, is about oneness. Who better defines connection? Name something more divine. Try to find a stronger weapon. Find something out there with a stronger sense of duty. Show me a better source of hope. Tell me a better source of beauty. Don't worry, I'll wait. See, by now, it should be sinking in that kind of search would be absurd. That kind of search would be absurd. You can't find anything to describe beauty better because she's the reason for the word. I don't need a degree in theology in order to understand your religion. You want to know how well a man or a group of people is connected to God? Look at how they treat their women. Now look at the world you live in. Listen to your music. Some of you right now are rationalizing reasons why they don't deserve to be so honored. Listen to your excuses. I was on the internet recently and there was this quote my eye caught. Said, excuses are lies that we tell ourselves so that it doesn't have to be our fault. But at this point, and I'm up on Willie Lynch and I'm up on the effect of slavery and all that, but at this point right now, it is our fault. And it's our responsibility. It's the men, it's our responsibility to change it. It's our responsibility to change it. We were socialized wrong, dog. It happened to me. It happened to you. During our transition into manhood, we were taught to minimize women by the niggas in our crew. That somehow made you stronger, more admirable, more manly. When in fact, the entire time, the exact opposite was true. We were making each other bitches, dog. Fam, disrespecting women is quite literally the weakest, most shameful, most unmanly shit you can do. Disrespecting women is quite literally the weakest, most shameful, unmanly shit you can do. What's softer than beating up on something softer than you? What's softer than beating up on something softer than you? How insecure are you, bro? Fuck is wrong with you? We became some bitch ass niggas, dog. We did. We became some corny motherfuckers. All that they are, and all that they do, and all you got is condescending advice on how she should act to keep you. All that they are, and all that they do, and all you got is some weak ass condescending advice on how they should act to keep you happy when you slacking. Evaluate the way you acted. Give her something she can respect. All she hears is boys with complaints. Let us see a man of action. Quit antagonizing. Truth be told, she's not the one that's lacking. Because 9 times out of 10, we ain't putting in half the effort that they putting up, but got the nerve to act in ways to make them question if they good enough. Dog, they try harder than us. They do more than us. And we got the nerve to act in ways to make them question if they're good enough as people, as women. And you've done it. You have done it. That's some lame, weak, disgusting shit, bruh. And you need to be fucking ashamed of yourself. And I need to reevaluate that shame that I put on my name. That's God right there. You better praise her. You better praise her. That's God right there. And I know it's hard to believe, right? Okay, God, a life giver who you pretty much dedicate your life to, who gives you reason to live. Yes, these women are your God. No, these bitches are not your rib. Now, I know a lot of y'all, men and women, probably feeling like that's blasphemy, right? Having a hard time believing me. But I'll let it go. I swear to God. I'll take this shit down, write a new poem that contradicts all this, post that shit. The very moment that one of y'all can show me something closer to a deity. Show me something or somebody more worthy of your praise, more nurturing, more loving, more sacrificial in their ways. That's how I can make such a statement. Because they work so, go so, try so, ride so, love so, live so, give so hard, man. They work so, go so, try so, ride so, love so, live so, give so hard. And my spirit knows what it's saying because it says, my God. My God. My God. Black woman. My God. Thank you. Thank you.